First French Kiss by Bagdasarian, and I'm going to read to you today Popularity. Somewhere inside me, I knew that 10-year-old boys were not supposed to spend their recess circling oak trees in search of four-leaf clovers. Still, that's what I and my equally unpopular acquaintances, Alan Gold and Alan Shipman, were doing, while the rest of our classmates played tag and kickball and pushed each other higher and higher on the swings. Aside from having a little more than our fair share of baby fat, the two Allens and I had very little in common. In fact, we could barely stand one another. Still, during our recess, we were the only company we had, so we tried to make the best of it. Now and then, one of us would bend forward, pick up a clover, examine it, shake his head, and let it fall to the ground. Got one, Alan Gold said. Let's see, Alan Shipman said. Alan showed Alan the clover. That's only 3. No, that's 4, right there, see? That's not a whole leaf, Alan Shipman said sourly. There's 1 leaf, 2 leaves, 3 leaves, 4 leaves. That's not a whole leaf. We had been looking for 4-leaf clovers every day for 6 months, and each of us knew exactly what we would do if he ever found one. He would hold the lucky clover tight in his hand, close his eyes, and wished he was so popular that he would never have to spend time with the other two again. Got one, Alan Shipman said. Alan Gold swiped the clover from him. 1, 2, 3, he said, throwing it to the ground. There's 4 there. That was a 4-leaf clover. Pick it up. You pick it up. You pick it up. You. While the two Allens faced off, I looked over across the black tar and asphalt at a crowd of boys who were making more noise and seemed to be having more fun than anyone else on the playground. These were the popular boys, and in the center of this group stood their leader, Sean Owens. Sean Owens was the best student in the 4th grade. He was also the most humblest, handsomest, strongest, fastest, most clear-thinking 10-year-old boys that God ever placed on the face of the earth. Sean Owens could run the 50-yard dash in 6 seconds, hit a baseball 200 feet, and throw a football 40 yards. The only thing Sean didn't have was a personality. He didn't need one. When you can hit a baseball 200 feet, all you have to do is run around the bases and wait for the world's adulation. I gazed at Sean and the rest of the popular boys in bewildered admiration. It seemed like only yesterday that we had all played kickball, dodgeball, and basketball together, and then one morning, I woke to find this happy democracy had devolved into a monarchy of kings and queens, dukes and duchesses, lords and ladies. It didn't take a genius to know that upon the continent of this playground, the two Allens and I were stable boys. I had been resigned to my rank for many months, but now, looking at the two Allens still arguing over the same 3-leaf clover, then at the popular boys, I suddenly knew that I could not stand another day at the bottom. I wanted to be part of the noise and the laughter. I needed to be popular.